Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon, and today I've got another tea talk video to share with you guys. Today I've got my S mug, and in it I've actually just got some warm lemon water. I can feel, like, in the back of my throat the sort of beginning tickles of a cold wanting to come out, so the warm lemon water just feels so good, doesn't it? So today I just wanted to sit and chat and share some thoughts about some things. And the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is, since this is February, Valentine's Day is upon us, we're busy thinking about how to spend the day with our significant other, things like that. Or if you don't have a significant other, you know, you're just waiting for it to pass. But let February, especially February is the perfect month for this. Let February be a time where you put aside allotted amounts of time to care for yourself. Put yourself in a bubble bath. Cook yourself your favorite comfort food meal. Grab a book and a blanket or a movie. Lock yourself away for a few hours. Tell everyone you are off duty, not to bother you, and just take care of you, especially when it's so cold and we're all done with winter. Make sure you take time for you. Some of my favorite things to do for, like, self-care, self-wellness type things are, I love taking a bubble bath. I just love it. I love the smells. I love everything about it. It just feels so good and relaxing. I also just love reading something that feels good, whether that's, you know, a book of quotes or a book of poems or something that just really gets you in that feel-good type of mood, or some music or whatever it is. Just make sure you don't forget to take care of yourselves. We get so caught up in taking care of everyone else that sometimes it's so easy to lose sight and forget. So if you've forgotten, here's your official reminder from your Canadian friend to take care of yourself. So, yeah, there you go. Let's have some lemon water. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, I feel silly talking about it, but I have to. Many of you might not even know what I'm talking about, but I bet some of you do. Anyway, I've been really obsessed lately with watching Trisha Paytas vlogs. I've been loving her vlogs with Jason Nash since they've started vlogging together. They are by far and away my favorite YouTube couple, and I can say couple now, because yesterday when I was planning to film this video, I was like, well, no one knows if they're actually a couple. They could just be really good friends. But then this morning I saw his final vlog from their trip to Hawaii went up, and at the end he confirmed that about a week after they got back from that trip they started officially dating. And I just, yeah, like I said, I feel ridiculous talking about it, but I know there's someone out there who is just as excited as I am. I love their chemistry together. I love how nice he is to her. I've long been a fan of Trish. I think she's really underrated. I think a lot of people don't understand that so much of what she does is planned comedy, and people take her at face value and then they think she's nuts. But I think she's great, and I love Jason, and the two of them together is just A+ in my mind. So yeah, do you guys watch Trish or Jason? Oh, did you hear that, you guys? Look at this. So earlier this morning I went out to run some errands. While I was out, I picked up a bottle of water. I came in after running the errands, left the bottle of water on the cart, and a couple hours later, I mean, it wasn't that long, three and a half hours tops, I'm thinking. I was like, oh, my water. So I go out to get it, and it's solid ice. It's starting to melt now because it's been in for a couple hours. But one last thing I wanted to talk about is, recently I saw here on Canadian Netflix the new series Anne went up, the first season of the new series. I know in the US it's been up for a few months, but we just got it here recently in Canada. And I had been anxiously awaiting getting to see it because it aired on TV here back in May, I think, but I missed it. And so I was just waiting and waiting for Netflix to put it up, and they finally put it up. It's the Anne of Green Gables story, and that story means so much to me. It was one of the biggest influences in my childhood in terms of like books and my imagination, and I used to just spend hours with Anne every year for many years. And then when my daughter was 4, I took her, my mom and my sister and I took her to PEI, and we got to go inside the Green Gables house, and we got to go into Avonlea where it's all set up with the schoolhouse and the shops, and it was just so amazing. And so when I heard they were remaking Anne of Green Gables, I was a little nervous because my Anne is Megan Fellows. She's just Anne in my mind, of course. And I was a little worried, but I binge watched the 7 episodes. The first one's like an hour and a half, and then the others are an hour each. I binge watched them over the past week, and I absolutely love it. The girl who plays Anne is perfection. She's just so lovely and so perfect. Who they have playing Marilla and Matthew are perfect. I was even blown away by the kid they have playing Gilbert, because Gilbert, like when I was a kid, Gilbert Blythe was my #1 first crush. Like, you know, reading the book and then seeing him, the movie that CBC did back in the 80s. I was in love with Gilbert, and so I was like, I know I'm not going to be okay with whoever they cast as Gilbert. Like, 10-year-old me is not going to be okay with it. But I was. He's lovely. The whole thing is perfect. If you love Anne of Green Gables, if you've ever read it, if you haven't read it, check out the series. It's so beautiful. It means so much to me. And they really nailed it. So if you want a good, feel-good, family-friendly show, you know, it's not a kid's show, but it's definitely good for the whole family. So definitely check it out. If you have, what did you think of it? If you do, come back and let me know what you thought of it. Alright, you guys, I'm going to end this here for now because I feel like I need to take some cold medicine and go lay down. But I will see you tomorrow with another book talk video. Bye, guys.